It's not only for people who want to lose weight, but people who want to tone up.
I felt safe that I knew that, like if I putting my mind, my heart, my everything into it, I knew that with the help of you, I will be able to achieve that.
Quite empowering experience.
And what motivated me was that I wanted to get better, I wanted to get fitter.
Helping me to get rid of the weight that I didn't want and helping me to achieve something that I was looking forward to for a very long time, since I had a baby.
These exercises in this program like really tailored, and we always worked on different body parts, so it was never the same, and it was always interesting, and the 1 hour just went by very, very quickly.
You always said you don't have to spend hours in doing it, just be consistent about it and do it every day.
I felt the effect of it.
Like, I want to look my best, I want to feel the best, and like, children shouldn't be excused for that.
I think it really gave you the taste of how exercise should make you feel.
My husband said, your stomach has never been this hard. I had a baby about 2 years ago. I could never really lose the last stone of weight to be into my pre-pregnancy weight. Something that I was trying to achieve, but it was very hard because I guess I had a lot of excuses,
I have an eating disorder, and I've struggled it since, I believe, it was 2011 or 12.
My bad snacking, my relationship with wine, I was very friendly with my wine,
I knew that this is a chance and I cannot let it go, so I decided that I'll do everything that's possible.
Do you want to do, or do you want to lose? And I'm like, hell yes, that's me, please.
I didn't feel hungry at any stage during the program.
I can still eat, and I don't have to feel guilty what I'm eating.
What we've done in 6 weeks, for me, that was just unreal.
It's a whole lifestyle change. It's not just doing some exercises. It's not just turning up for a class. It's living it and paying attention to your body all the time.
I knew that, you were asking me questions that were really deep questions. It wasn't just do you want to lose weight? Yes. Okay. Well, this is what you're going to eat.
I see the benefit in my daily life, in my work. I don't have the back pain that I had. My tennis elbow has completely disappeared, and I've been for physio and everything for that. So that to me is a miracle in itself.
Obviously, you came along in the right time. You were just the kick in the butt that I needed,
It's like a guide to life, so that's what we follow. And then us in the group, we decided to continue, even though at the beginning I thought I will try it on my own, but then after less than a week I came back, and I actually quite missed it because we had such a great team spirit.
It was about a community as well, everyone there in our group are the girls.
The healthy eating choices and really committing to only putting good things into my body. So I think the biggest takeaway is, I think for me after the 4 weeks, is that it's possible, because I thought that I would never get away from my addiction to cheese, for instance, and that seems to be, I'm free of it, which is wonderful, and that I have the power to make the food choices that I want to make.
I've learned about food, basically. Not just follow the set recipes, but I know in my head that I can create some for myself.
Went shopping and I ordered the nutritious things that you advised me to get. And so I was excited about that.
I don't have to count calories. I don't have to do all these crazy things, and I can eat, and I can choose what I eat, and I can choose what I don't eat.
With the program, I really like that it was promising me results while it will be something that I can keep for life. By that, I mean the diet that is not a diet, so it's basically a lifestyle. Therefore, I didn't have to cut out carbs for my life. I didn't have to cut out fat from my life. I didn't have to replace meals.
And you need motivation sometimes to do that, and definitely having some help and coaching.
It was really supportive, because you can see how others are doing. If you have a question, you get it answered. You will really have that support. You see that those other people are very like you, like-minded people.
I chose you because when you were talking about things, you knew what you were talking about.
When I started this program, it kickstarted my weight loss again, and I've seen results again.
I lost, I think it was 5-6 kilos.
I ended up losing nearly 5 kilos, which I didn't expect to happen. And so I feel really good about that. I feel better about my body. My clothes are fitting me better.
I toned my arms. My arms were so weak. And whilst I still have a lot of work to do, I'm very happy with the results.
I wouldn't really feel that I have some muscles, and some of them are actually there. I know I can feel them now because we worked on them as well, so it's possible.
I feel healthier overall. So that was a really nice side effect.
I am positive that I can maintain it, so I'm really satisfied and I'm happy I signed up, so I can recommend.
I'm much happier. I'm more open.
Honestly, this is the first time ever like I'm getting close to achieving some sort of a six-pack. So I'm never in my life, even my fittest times, I have never had anything like that.
They were not like tiny portions, and I lost 2.5 kilos, and you lost a couple of inches from like all over my body as well. So it's not just about the kilos.
To even like standing in front of mirror and seeing what core exercise can do only 10 minutes a day.
I was trying on clothes as well for the first time, and it was like a nice surprise that I probably have to get a new wardrobe now.
I felt like your exercises were more like based on a Pilates base, and there was different movements that made me feel that I was doing something different that was working for my body.
I could eat basically almost everything I wanted, but it was explained to me.
I had to be strict, but I also had the flexibility. Discipline. I love the fact that, you know, not only that you offered me a change in what, you know, I can achieve, but you also offered me flexibility within your program.
You can be on a juice diet for a month and you lose whatever you lose, and then the next 2 months you'll struggle because you gain double back.
It's actually has been an eye-opener, you know.
But I think if I wouldn't enroll for this program, I would just still be stuck with trying to find a way how to lose more weight. And if it's not working, I would probably be frustrated that why is it not going? And that would lead into like, oh, I give up and I just go back where I was.
I would probably be another stone heavier than I was prior to when I was talking to you. I would still probably be extremely fatigued, tired, very grumpy, yeah, indeed, and just unhappy, you know. And I guess that's how I would feel, and that's where I would be, you know. I wouldn't be looking at myself like I am today, like I'm walking past the mirror, you know, and I'm like flexing, and I'm like, oh, look at me, look at me, myself. I'm telling this to myself.
I would still be looking for answers in terms of what I should eat. So when I said I tried different types of diets, and everything was basically like a self-taught method, so what I googled on internet, that was it, but it doesn't mean it was coming from a professional, so it was not suitable for me.
I'm just looking at the future, and I'm so like energetic.
I don't believe in miracle diet. I just believe in like long consistency, something that makes you happy inside and out and feel good, and it's easy to follow. It's just no restrictions.
I'm just so grateful for what you've done for me and my body. I feel the best I've felt in over 10 years.
The girl with no head and the belly before and nearly six-pack on the other side, that's me.
I feel younger, I feel healthier, I feel fitter.
You have impressed me so much by everything, like the knowledge, the you know, the honesty, the everything about it, you know.
I love your approach, and I love the interest you take in each of your clients. I love the time that you give, and it's obvious that you really care about the outcome, and that makes a difference, you know, compared to signing up just to any online program. Having that personal touch from you is really important. So thank you.
I just want to thank you for the structure. It was absolutely amazing, and I really do want to encourage everybody who considers it but not quite sure to do that, because it's not just about doing exercise 3 times a week. It's also developing mindfulness around your body and mind.
You know what? I have to do this. And if you are on the fence, you know, and you're like kind of like going this way or that way or whatever, just go for it.
Considering it as an investment into the future. Because as I said earlier, time and health is something that we can never get back.
It's not just that, you know, I invested money in Inese, like Inese invested in me. You know, it works both ways, you know. So it's like, if you're still thinking whether you should do it, you know, if you're ready, do it.
I would say don't waste any more of your time or any more of your life. Just do it. You won't regret it. It's amazing. And it's so amazing that I want to keep going with you. So that's testimony in itself. When the 4 weeks were up, I didn't want it to end. So here we are now.
Gaining muscle, doing some exercise, losing weight, then definitely you should contact. And I would just recommend it because it's really like an approach. You feel that someone's there for you 24/7. We always had like group chats. We always had like keeping up on each other's what we're doing every day, what we're eating. I also asked for lots of feedback on my food, so I was just taking pictures of my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I always had a feedback.
Every day I show up, it is an achievement. I can feel proud of myself, and I know if I can do that, then I can do really anything.
So yeah, that's it.